I'm thinking I'm gonna get this out of the way because I don't know if I'm gonna do any demonstrations tomorrow. Just want to get this out of the way. All right, so first things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I just went ahead and just painted the 100-inch screen. I mean, it has a crack in it here and there, but this is just to see the screen on a larger scale than the shipping box projection screen that I have. I need to see it on a much larger scale. And I didn't pad the bar in the middle, which I should have, but I'm not worried about that at all, period. I might just go back over again in the centerpiece. Yeah, I think I am. Just to even it out just a little bit. Because I can see that bar right there pressing through. But anyway, I wanted to get this out of the way, get it painted on a 100-inch screen. I think it is going to be made official. We got to think of a name for it. But I am going to basically add it in as a 15. So I'm going to press that bar. I can see the imprint right there. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to press right down that bar. And I want to add something real quick. I got individuals that'll send me freaking links to their so-called screen paints. Don't bother me with that nonsense, please. As I said, I got 3 challenges out there. Complete one of those challenges, and I'll talk with you. Other than that, I don't want to see your screen paints. I don't want to see what you're developing, what you're making. I don't care. I got 3 challenges out there. Do the Sun Killer, 1100 lumen challenge. We got a 50 lumen challenge out there. Complete one of those. Other than that, don't care. got to go in and that bar in the back, boy. And make sure that bar in the back is basically padded first. Didn't think one before I did it, but other than that, it looks amazing. So let me get this downstairs because this is all done. I got people that send me videos and stuff. There are all kinds of crazy statements, and I don't really care. I don't watch that. Oh, that goes to junk mail. Junk mail and spam mail. That's where it goes. Where's my control? I think that's what goes for me. Let me see. Maybe this one it is. Looks like my brown projection screen is going to be put on the market. Like I said before, we got 3 challenges for my company. If you want to prove yourself, saying your technology is just as good as mine, you try to complete the Sun Killer. I am definitely going to market this. I got to think of a name for it though. It's brown, so I don't know how I'm going to market the brown screen. Well, it's got to work kind of once you figure it out that the black screen finish off a little bit. So weird. I swear it's weird. It's really weird. Strange. this is the only one of its kind. No idea what I'm gonna call it. No idea. I've never had a brown projection screen before. What the freak I'm gonna call this one? I'll figure out how to market, how to sell it. What do you call brown? Like seriously. Mahogany, walnut, chestnut. I'm gonna call it Chestnut 4K. Chestnut 4K! Oh, Chestnut 4K. That'd be funny. Mahogany 4K? Yeah. Figure it out. So you already painted it on a small sample sheet. Now it's painted on the official 100 at 16:9. And as you see, it doesn't make a difference whether it's on a small screen or a large screen. The image still stays the same. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Never had a brown screen before. I've never had a blue screen before. At the bottom of the in this description, whatever, in this video, you will see several links I will be adding in there. The next video demonstration is also, there's a demonstration of the purple screen, demonstration of the Sun Killer Challenge, and a demonstration of the Ultimate Challenge. Now, from time to time, I'll get these emails where people will say, hey, so-and-so and so is coming for you. And I look at the demonstration and it's a joke. It is. So as I said before, don't waste my time with your links. There's challenges at the bottom, complete them. I like to see a link at the bottom sooner or later before next year. Somebody being able to beat a Sun Killer. Until then, now you got to deal with a brown screen that was made in 20 minutes. So that could be a challenge right there. Make a screen paint that's brown in 20 minutes and produce a beautiful image like that. 20 minutes. Oh, and I forgot, at 20 minutes the screen actually beat 3 certified screens in contrast and in color. Nice try, good luck. Good luck. I need one of those costumes. Where do you get a squirrel costume like that from?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where are we at? Oh, we're in the wrong area.
Sometimes I can't tell myself when I'm
As I said before, I like when people say, oh, people are coming for you. They're making the same thing you're making. Big deal. Like, I really care. I got 40 screen paints downstairs in test containers that are far more advanced than anything you've ever seen. And I haven't even launched them yet. 40. 4 screens downstairs right now that are 2021s. They're still in the process of being designed, the 17s. I have a 21 screen that's designed to actually eat the sun. And now we got a brown projection screen. Yeah, you have a good, nice catching up. And who knows by tomorrow or next week or next month how many other screens I'll have developed already. Because there's actually 2 other screens, like I said, out of the 17s that are secrets. There's 2 screens being developed, and they are a really odd, strange color. Still can't believe it's brown. That's a brown screen produce a white level. Boom. You figure it out. 20 minutes. Brown screen that can produce a white level, a snow white level, and it's brown. And yes, this is a 15. I even upped the gain on it. Added something in there special. Give it even more advancement to it. I can upgrade my technology anytime I want. I can make the gain higher. I can make the screen produce better contrast levels, higher white levels. So yes, by the end of next year, I will be looking to branch my technology out to the companies. So what will be next? What will be the next project? It's probably possible. It could be done. A little interesting. Not a whole lot of testing, but it could be done. Let's see. What we need to do it would be pretty simple. Design one. I haven't even had a chance to do the rear projection. Mine, 17s have rear projection technology. I'll be doing that. Oh wow, look at that right there. Good gracious, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I gotta turn my fan off. That is beautiful. That is freaking beautiful. No, I have to get used to the fact that I'm looking at a brown screen. I may have to do my motorized projection screen upstairs brown. Oh, by the way, this is a roll-on application only. It's not going to be spray on, it's roll-on only. Watch this. Lights off, lights on. Lights off, lights on. Yeah. I'm going to have to play around with this tomorrow. Let's see what else we got going on with this. It's kind of a shame when you're upstairs sitting down relaxing, watching a good old-fashioned Western, eating some food, and your brain goes, man, you got to see what that looks like on a 100-inch screen, because now you're not going to be the rest the next day. And you can't wait until tomorrow morning because you're going to be up all night thinking about it. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to stop. My food's upstairs getting ice cold while I'm downstairs doing this demonstration. You know why? Because I have to know. I have to know what it's going to look like on a 100-inch. See, the problem is when you do it on a smaller screen, a lot of people don't understand, I got to basically put the projection screen to meet the size of that screen, which means the screen is going to be smaller, the pixels are going to be tighter, which means it's going to give it a more sharper, more brighter image. I'm really not going to be able to see the full scale of the magnitude of the screen unless it's put on a 100-inch. Then I can actually see the screen in its actual, traditional size screen of 100-inch, instead of having it on a small screen, which we all know we don't watch screens that small. It has to be done on a 100-inch. So you understand what I'm saying? You can have a screen on a small screen. Sometimes it'll look better on a small screen because the pixels are pushed tighter together. It's a more refined image. But to expand the image on a 100-inch and still get the same image, that's what I got to find out. That's what I have to know. Because if not, I'll be up 3 o'clock in the morning going through this. And in order for me to get a good night's sleep, I have to find out. I have to know. This is why when I tell people when they do their screen paint demonstrations, you can show me a picture of, you can show me some videos of some screens. But what kind of testing has it been through? That's what I want to see. How far can you throw your projector back? What's the angle gain on your screen outside? not inside. I would like to see star screen demonstration outside at 190-degree viewing angle, which means your camera or phone should be tapping the side of that screen. Because I guarantee you, if I get your product down here and I put it through my testing, it's not going to make it. Look at that. Good gracious. You can't even, you're seeing it on camera. You don't know what it looks like over here. It looks incredible over here. I can't wait to get my showroom opened up so I can display these screens off. Because like I said, the masses, everyday people outside, most of the people never even seen a black projection screen. Most have never seen a blue projection screen, a brown projection screen. It's unheard of. They're used to seeing white screens. Heck, I don't think anybody on YouTube has a brown projection screen. I'm literally the only person that has a brown projection screen. Unless somebody tries to make one. And if they try to make one, they're going to have to pass whatever test this thing's going to go through. And it's going to go through some brutal testing. But I'm curious to see how the white levels show up on a brown screen. So I got a little experiment for the naysayers. Go out and buy yourself some brown paint. Paint, I don't know, paint a screen or whatever. And then show a demonstration of a white snowstorm and post it at the bottom of the video. And see if you can pull out a bone white snow image. Or anything snow white. I am loving that. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. What else we got on here? Ooh, let's get the colors. Let's get the colors. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now we just got to get a price for it. And find a day when we got to market it and we get a chance to put it on the marketplace. We gotta think of a name for it too. I want mahogany 4K. What the color is mahogany? Gotta find an alternate name for brown. I just can't call it brown 4K. That just sounds like brown 4K. It is kind of puzzling to the mind. Part of the screen is brown 4K. Like, wait, brown 4K? What the freak is brown 4K? Then again, we do have coding technology. And some of that may have been dropped into this brown paint to give it the ability to be able to see color. But if you think our theory is wrong, I mean, you feel free to go out and get some brown paint and do the exact same thing. And like I said, out of curiosity, post it right down below so I can see it. We can all see it. Oh man, does it look beautiful? What? Contrast levels. Yeah, that's beautiful. Brown screen, that's crazy. Now, sorry about that. I have people who, like I said, I constantly get challenged all the time. I don't care because, like I said, they still have to catch up to our original stuff. And we right now are in 17s, and now we have a 15. So now I can make a whole lineup of paints for the 15s. Which I'm not, because I'm not going to make a black. There's no point making a black 15 when we have a 17, 15. This is just going to be, or I can just make odd colors. I can make some real strange, weird, odd colors in the category of 15 alone. Because this screen paint has stair steps, which means anything we design has the ability to be upgraded or basically evolve into something else. But I think I'm just going to make this the only 15 of its kind.
At 1-800-CONTACTS, we're here for people like Bob, who likes to save money when not saving the galaxy with our best price guarantee.
That's what I should be doing right now. Oh, what's doing that really today? Would you like to see that up close? So you can see how red that level comes up to a brown screen. And again, I keep telling you, it's not the surface, it's what's in the surface. I'm just surprised the code worked well with brown. Like brown? So if anybody wants to do this challenge, like I said, you have to make it in 20 minutes. And it has to be able to produce everything that I'm doing right now. And it has to be brown. Look how green the grass is. Look how red her shoes are. Look at the skin complexion. Woo! Hold on, gotta go back there a minute. I gotta look at this thing right here. Let's see, is this only available in a paint or a roll-on? Actually, it's a roll-on only. Yeah, it's a roll-on only. I just rolled this screen on. It's a roll-on only, and I'm gonna keep it a roll-on. A lot of people are like, they like the roll-ons. It's much more friendly. But yeah, this is a roll-on. I'm gonna be rolling over a lot of stuff tomorrow. Like, I'm just gonna be rolling over all kinds. Cause I got a gallon of stuff I made for myself, so I'm gonna be rolling on a lot of stuff. This was just made for fun. It was made in 20 minutes. It was made for fun. And then after seeing how it was displaying with the colors and all, I was like, sell this, because you know, to have it sticking downstairs on the shelf with the rest of them would be kind of foolish. Because it produces beautiful color. Look at that green. Look at the color that screen is pushing off for brown. That's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. I said I'd be a fool if I don't put this on the market. So we gotta figure out a name for it, because God will give me that tomorrow. I don't know how to name a brown screen, to tell you the truth, honestly, ain't good at all, period. But well, you know, we'll have it on the marketplace. Probably try to get it on there, I would say about a week. Got to run it through some tests first. Got to throw an ultra short throw underneath of it. Got to do a few distance throw on it. See how far we can pull a projector back. See what's the lowest amount of lumens we can actually bounce off the screen without the screen suffering. Got to take it outside and do a demonstration out there. And then we got to test it against as many certified screens that we could throw up against it to see exactly, you know, where the screen stands at. So it's a lot of testing that has to go underneath of it first. That's what we got to do first. I just can't get over this right here. White levels are really freaking white for a brown screen. That is really, that's crazy. I just can't get over that. Once I find out how it's going to play out on the ultra short throw, I may have to have some of this somewhere in the house. I don't have enough room because I'm pretty much screened out in this place. Can't do the motorized projection screen because motorized projection screens, I say I already have 2 coats on that screen. I have an 8 and 12 on there. I don't want to push it. I don't want to put too many coats on there. So I'll have to figure out which one of these I'm going to convert to a bronze screen. But I just like the fact that the white levels are so freaking crisp. That is beautiful. Look at the different colors of the snow. Oh, that's beautiful. So I'll figure out which one of these I'm actually, and I can use that for a demo screen too on top of that, which one I choose. See, I gotta really stop making screen paint because the bottom line, I need to stop making new screen paint because literally I don't have enough screens in the house to do it. I'm running out of room. Vizio 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I have to get this right. Actually, they did get it right. Okay, usually they never get that right for me. Let me see. Oh, I might have to have this. I'm gonna paint the blue screen back there. Don't get me wrong, I love blue, but I already have a blue screen in the house. I have one in the gaming room, so I don't need 2 of them. So one of them's got to go, and I'm painting that one in there with this technology because this is already going to be converted to a 17 already. But I'm gonna keep my big screen upstairs at 12. This is going to be converted to a 17. I'm just going to get one of each screen throughout the house. That's what I'm going to do. Nah, ain't gonna work for me. Let me try Sony demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, that was way off. Sony 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this in, I think, 1 quart, 2 quarts, 3 quarts, 1 gallon, 2 gallons. I'm gonna do it with max will be 2 gallons. So tomorrow, since we got the big screen already painted, so that's good. I already did a paint on demonstration already, twice already. I did one on cardboard, another one on styrofoam, so we did that one already, so that's out of the way. I'm gonna bring the ultra short though down here tomorrow, and we'll have to hit it with the 1,000 lumen projector, and then we'll have to do an 8 to 900 lumen projector at around 19 feet back, because I need to see the distance throw if it's still gonna pull. Yeah, I like that. That's good, that's good, that's good. I like when the green comes up so green. Let's try do a little bit of both of you. Lights on or off. I'm trying to put both in for you. So what I'll do is, for those of you who want to see it with the lights out, Wednesday I'll do a lights out only demonstration. We'll do it at nighttime. And then that way, you know, for those of you who are going to use this in your dedicated theater room, you can get an idea. I had a few people requesting to do lights out, so I'll start doing more of those. Well, I'm done here. I gotta go. My head can finally shut down and relax now. I'm happy with it. I mean, it coated on really well. Didn't have any problems, no streak marks, none of that stuff. I was able to paint it on a large scale with no problems. Look at this, not one screen smooth as smooth can be. So it's going to be a roll-on application only. It is going to be a 15. It'll be the only one of its kind. There will be no other after that. The 17s and all that stuff, and we'll make it a fair price because it's not going to be a 17. It'll never be a 17, but as you can see, I mean, for a brown screen, it puts out, I mean, I'm even baffled over it. It's brown. But like I said, the code that we use basically allows for us to be able to push that color from the projector to be able to read it. But like I said, it doesn't work well with all colors. If that was the case, I would have all the color of the rainbow in every demonstration, but it doesn't work well with some colors. So I was just kind of shocked that brown worked. But like I said, I do what he tells me to do. And when I was mixing it downstairs, I was thinking, like, it's brown. I don't know how this is even going to work. So people have to understand that when people make screen paints, they usually write everything down and they start off in that way. Mine's a little different. I get it in my head from the door, and I get what colors and how it has to be mixed and how it has to be done and how everything has to be measured out. It's already in my head. So I go downstairs and I start making it exactly how it is in my head. And sometimes how the color comes out, I'll be like, wait a minute, this does not look like, this looks crazy. This may not work. And then the Lord says, you know what? Just shut your mouth, do what I tell you to do, and go throw it up on the screen. And there you go. So for most people, like I said, they have to they have to calculate what they're making. Mine's a little different. Mine basically automatically comes to my head. And when I looked at it, I was like, brown. And it came out fantastic. Like I said, you know. So, you know, I only do what he tells me to do. So who knows what I'll wake up tomorrow morning with. Or maybe 3 months from now. I don't know. Water's good. But like I said, there's just no way to, I don't want to try to explain it because, like I said, if you don't look at it in the world through the eyes of a Christian, then you're not going to understand it. It's nothing I have to write down. It's nothing I have to go in and just wake up that day and whatever he tells me to make that day, that's what I make and that's what I show you. And never went to school. Like I said, I didn't go to school for chemistry and I started working with the projectors and stuff and seeing how the light gets disrupted by the ambient light in the environment. And I started studying physics of light and all that stuff like that because I'm kind of curious about the stuff, how light affects and how the image from the projector is showing all these videos that are just cool to think about, like all these videos and projections coming from that projector and you can't see it until it hits the screen. I think I find that amazing, you know? So, you know, a lot of stuff like that and all. But, you know, if anyone's going to sit there and, you know, tell me that, oh, they're going to catch up to me, you're going to challenge me, good luck on that one, man. I'm telling you, because my ideas come from God, whether you want to believe it or not. And I don't write things down. Like, I don't go putting this and add that together. No, it comes to me when I wake up. My ex used to watch me wake up in the middle of the night. I used to sleep with a notebook pad by my bed because I was terrified I wouldn't remember anything that came up in my dream. And I used to wake up in the middle of the night and just start writing things down and then go right back to sleep. And I wake up the next day and go, oh, we're making this today. Yep. So this is where these ideas keep coming in. I mean, you got to consider the fact in the last couple of weeks, less than weeks, I came up with 4 screens. So I have we have the ultra bright, we got the black slate, we got a blue, we have the black luminous, and then we came out with a darker version of the luminous, and then now we have brown screen paint. So who knows what else, you know, he's got planned for me to design or what he wants me to build or whatever. But like I said, there's a purpose behind everything for me. It's because people are saying, well, you know, you know, how does that have anything to do with God? It has a lot to do with God, because majority of most of the money that I'm going to be getting off this technology is going to go to help other people out. See, all you little naysayers going to come and go nasty things about this, that, and the other. You don't know, like I said, there's a bigger plan behind everything. And plans I have set up for the 17th and any of the screen paints that I'm working on, I'm actually going to be donating that money to charity to help people out. So, you know, careful how you talk and speak about people. You know, you don't have to worry about me at the end of the day. You have to worry about God. That's what we have to worry about. All right, on that note, y'all have a good one. God bless.